Detective? Detective!
Oh, it's just you, Bloomfield.
Mark, what are you doing here? It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I have work to do. Son of a bias, I don't have time for this.
Mark, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It can wait. Your wife is going to kill you.
It can't wait.
What do you mean it can't wait?
They're charging him with murder.
Charging who?
A man died on the street last Monday. He was the only witness. An egg. Initial autopsy revealed blocked LAD. Heart attack was the cause of death. Only problem was, they found pieces of egg sunny side up in the victim's mouth. Matched the egg's DNA.
What'd the suspect have to say about it?
The suspect is an egg. He can't talk like you and me.
Right.
Cops think it's an open and shut case. First-degree murder.
What's the big deal? Sure sounds like murder to me.
We don't make decisions based off what it seems. We make decisions based off the best available evidence possible.
Okay. Did we find anything to suggest otherwise?
Something's fishy, though. Going through the literature on egg consumption and cardiovascular risk, I found a systematic review and meta-analysis that included 23 prospective studies. So that's a level of evidence 2A.
2A, that's pretty good. Can't really ignore that.
Yeah, right. And the paper itself was really good. It included over 12 years of patient follow-up and 1.4 million individuals. They studied really hard outcomes too, like stroke, heart attack, and heart failure. So all poems.
What's a poem? I forgot.
Poem. It's patient-oriented evidence that matters as opposed to disease-oriented evidence.
Right, I'm sorry. I'm exhausted.
Enough with the egg puns this morning, Bloomfield.
Detective, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm fried. Anyways, what did the paper show?
That's the thing.
You look like roadkill.
And you've got the wrong guy.
No increased cardiovascular risk with eating more than 1 egg a day? Huh?
That's right. You got a hazard ratio there of 0.99 with a confidence interval that includes 1, 0.93 to 1.06. That means there's no significant increased risk.
We got the wrong guy.
It's even worse. A hazard ratio of 0.89 with a confidence interval of 0.86 to 0.93 shows actually a significant decrease in coronary artery disease because it doesn't include 1. That means that higher egg consumption decreases your chance of cardiovascular events like CAD.
My gosh! It wasn't murder. He was trying to save the victim.
Exactly. That's why evidence-based medicine is so important. It helps us to make good decisions when we're taking care of patients. We're not basing decisions based off what something seems like. We're basing decisions based off the evidence and what a paper or a journal article says. So if you want to take better care of patients in the future, find a resource, read the paper, get the evidence down, and do the right thing. Don't do something because somebody told you to. Do something because it's based on evidence. Ah! Year 5, case log entry 1. Innocent egg almost put wrongfully behind bars. Worse, he was trying to save the victim. The line between evidence and opinion grows blurrier out on the streets. Bottom line, Consuming more than one egg a day is not associated with increased risk of cardiovascular disease, but was associated with a reduction in coronary artery disease.
Oh, hey, St.Margaret. What are you doing in the dark grumbling?
Bloomfield, you can't just barge into my office like that.
It's my office too. Also, I had a question. Looking at the paper, there was like HR 95%.
Oh, yeah, hazard ratios.
Maybe.
Yeah, a hazard ratio. That's a really important concept. It's an analysis of time to event. It's basically a ratio of hazard rates. You may know what a relative risk is. That's the total number of events at the end of a study.
I still don't get it.
Okay, well, maybe this image will help clear it up for you. Relative risk is basically the amount of events that happened at the end of the study, whereas hazard ratio takes into account time.
Oh, yeah. No, that looks familiar.
A couple of other things with hazard ratios. If the hazard ratio equals 1, the events are basically the same in both arms, whereas a hazard ratio that has 0.5 means there's half as many events in one arm compared to the other.
Okay. Where does the 95% come in?
Yeah, 95% confidence interval. That's a way to determine if the hazard ratio is actually significant. If the ratio includes 1, it's not significant. If you think back to the case we just solved, the hazard ratio was 0.99 with a confidence interval that included 1, so there was no significant difference.
Wow, that makes so much sense. Thanks.
No problem.
Wait, is that a scrapbook? Are you scrapbooking?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I love scrapbooking. We should do it together.
I'm not interested.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bloomfield,
Yeah.
don't forget to turn the lights out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.